I muted the, like, computer audio so that it doesn't echo. Okay. I think we're about ready to start.
I don't want to ride the pony.
Let's make sure that it is showing a proper like. Seems to be showing a proper
Universal Studios? What? Why is there Universal Studios?
I don't know. Why did Steven Spielberg have involvement in Boom Blocks?
Universal Studios movie.
So, I'm not the one playing this time. At least not right now.
In the world of dragons. Me. 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 Shaun the Sheep. Can you get rid of the background stuff?
Is this rain ever gonna stop? I forgot what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm. Somewhere sunny.
Sonic?
Dragon Shores.
I'm pretty sure it's Tom Kenny.
Nasty Nork spot. How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach?
So it's SpongeBob.
Last one there
Yep.
was a Nork.
Why wasn't he running? He was like floating.
Yeah, I noticed that. It wasn't Tom Kenny in the first game, but I think it is in this one. We get Goat Girl with one animation, Hunter with exaggerated voice, this guy.
I see the PlayStation still hasn't gotten rid of its shifting textures. Good God, what happened to you, Cheeto?
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
Stop fiddling with things. God, he's like warping.
Yeah.
Pulsate quickly. I'm sorry, I think that 64 looks better.
It does.
Dragon is our only chance of stopping.
Yeah, there's some pretty bad warping going on.
It's working. It's working. I got it.
It's working.
Okay, that is definitely Tom Kenny, because that sounds like Patchy the Pirate.
Whoa, rough landing. Hi, which way's the beach?
Oh, warping.
I like how her eyelids don't blink. Her entire eye blinks.
You're a dragon? You got a problem with that pussycat?
Hey,
Suddenly.
pussycat. Oh no, the plot.
Someone forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me? A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalon? I hate dragons!
But you are a dragon.
No, he's a thing.
Well, what's the thing next to him?
That is very clearly
He's
a dragon.
riding a dragon. How does he hate dragons?
Well, these aren't dragons, these are
These
Dagrons.
are fucking dragons, I don't care. And
What just
did he
happened?
fart?
Oh, he ate the scepter.
Oh. It's okay, it'll come out eventually.
Who was that jerk?
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to...
God, her entire eyes blink.
Take this message
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
It'll help you begin to understand our worlds. Right now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up
This is
to.
Tumnus.
I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute! How do we get ourselves into these messes?
This poor random dragon just jumps into this
So,
portal and they're like,
since
hey,
we're-
you solve our problems.
Since we're right at the beginning of this game, I will go ahead and start off by addressing this, because I know somebody's already asked. This game is known as Gateway to Glimmer in Europe and probably in Japan, although obviously it would be a translation in that case. But it's Ripto's Rage in America, probably because of American Kirby's Angry Syndrome. They probably wanted it to sound like more badass than it really was, so I don't know. I always felt that Ripto's Rage was a needlessly angry sounding title for this game.
Welcome to Glimmer! Unfortunately for us, a mob of lizards just showed up and started stealing all of our gems. Can you stop them?
This is why we don't have voice acting in these games. See, the camera needs to be on a stick.
Nothing wrong with it being...
Backwards ass shoulder buttons. I keep moving the stick for the camera.
Well, you'll get used to it.
How do I get rid of enemies?
Huh?
How do I kill enemies?
You have fire, and you can also charge into stuff. That was not an enemy, though.
Oh. I think it was coming for me. How am I supposed to know?
It's okay.
Like,
you know how
you
know how the health system in these games work, right?
The butterfly, right? The
Yeah,
dragonfly.
it's like you have to like defeat random animals to turn them into butterflies, and then your dragonfly will eat the butterfly to get stronger.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a needlessly complex system, but it works. The skating minigame in number 3 was amazing.
He's doing a little duo.
Okay. Yeah, the Japanese version's really bad. We don't talk about the Japanese version.
What were the sparkles?
Oh, I forgot about that mechanic. This game, like, counts all the enemies that you kill, and I think they go to, like, the
Like
exit
the
portal
evil
or
jar?
something.
They go to the evil jar. That's my headcanon. The evil jar! Oh god, my throat. I can't do that. Why are there letters?
Huh?
Why are there, like, numbers or something that...
Just telling you what the gems you collect, I think. Yeah, this game actually does have objectives and stuff.
2. Why is there 2?
Oh, right. Ripto's Rage comes from the Japanese text of Spyro, looking like with the word Ripto. I do remember that, actually.
Wait, what?
The text on the Japanese box cover looks like it says Ripto.
Oh.
It's weird. So I think that's where they got the name for the villain from. I think you missed a thing back.
I know. I get it.
Power-up arches, okay. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've played this one. Hui. We don't talk about Dragon Tales.
Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales.
Is that how the song goes?
Dragon Tales. I don't know how the song goes.
Come along, take my hand, let's all go to Dragonland. There is Ord, he's big but not so brave of heart.
That's some
There's
good
Cassie,
looping
who's
right there.
shy but very smart. There was a thing to the left, I
That's some
think.
good looping for that song. What do we need?
There was like a basket over there that you didn't get.
What's the ladybug then? If it's not an enemy.
It's fodder for the level. Remember that it's like it's the thing that creates the butterfly.
Oh.
So I mean, you do usually want to kill them anyway, but
Okay. So what's a good health to have?
yellow is the strongest.
Okay.
It goes yellow, then blue, then green, then disappears.
Hi, Spyro. I'm a friend of Alora's, and she's asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress like this.
Like this.
That means that if you get into trouble, I'll return you to this place. See you around.
I'll return you to this place. Alright.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Spyro was the Drake Bell Bulge stream. We better not be getting back to that subject. Oh yeah, wasn't that a thing? I think like if you have a pirated version of the game, then the fairy like refuses to save and yells at you.
Really? She's like, you didn't buy the game, so I'm not gonna say, oh, you're not.
We gem cutters are a bit too short to climb these ladders. Looks like you are too. After you learn to climb, come back to Glimmer to see me.
Wow.
To learn to climb. And here's Moneybags, everyone's favorite character.
Ah, you must be the dragon everyone is talking about. Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee to open the bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gems to cross.
No.
What are you streaming?
Yes.
Sooner or later, it's the only way.
Fucking Moneybags, piece of shit.
I'm not gonna pay you anything. The game ends right here. I'm keeping my gems.
You know what? You're just as much to blame. You're encouraging his bad behavior.
Wait, Wait, they made him Arabian in later games? What?
What? Who?
Moneybags, apparently.
Oh.
Later games meaning after the original trilogy, because I certainly don't remember that in number 3.
Got an orb.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do have to pay him.
No. This is what we're doing now. There's gotta be a way across.
When you say, hopefully they'll fix treetops, what do you mean? Because I liked treetops, it was a cool level. How can I help you further?
Select your vehicle.
So when you pay him, is the bridge just going to suddenly exist?
Probably, yeah. I bet speedrunners found a way.
They probably did. It is a PlayStation 1 game, so you can probably, like, look through a wall and teleport.
I like the environments, though. I found game. Which one is that one?
Top.
Back again, eh?
And with... I like hearing the awful voice acting.
What'd I do?
Hmm?
What'd I do?
Nothing, you just
To
skipped
get a
through it.
good look around, hold down the triangle button. Try using
Fades away. I don't know anything about glitches in this game, so I would not be able to cheat the system, as you say.
Please take this talisman of glimmer as a sign of our gratitude.
Here, have a pickaxe.
Glimmer talisman. I got a pickaxe. I like how the fairy shows up and is like,
Next
bzzz.
to me, we'll take you to...
So what is this thing?
The portal, or
Yeah.
that takes you to the hub world.
So I don't want to do that yet. Right.
Assuming there's still more stuff to do here, I don't remember.
Well, I didn't have a boss or nothing.
Well, there's usually not going to be anything like that.
Why?
Like each,
I found a lot more stuff.
yeah, you did. Each like quarter of the game has a boss, but individual levels don't.
Lizards have eaten my entire crop of gems. I've tried hitting them with rocks, but they're too fast for me. You can try using one of my rocks. If you have any questions, just ask me.
Okay.
Bouncer. I remember this now. So you need to stand next to the rock.
Is this physics?
No. No, it's pretty good though.
Did I just eat it?
Yes. Now, I think you hold top button to aim, and I think the fire button to shoot.
He's mooning me.
Can't stand for that.
Nice shooting.
Nice shooting, Tex. Give me a drink, bartender.
Can you get up on that ledge?
Stuff.
If you press triangle at the end of a glide, you kind of do like this little flutter.
Oh.
Well, you have to glide and then press it.
Oh.
That looked a little bit dirty.
Oh.
You can spit pretty far, Spyro.
I love the bad voice acting.
It's so bad. I missed.
I like how earlier on we were randomly having like a in-depth discussion of what does and doesn't work in various Zelda games, and
I missed it.
we're like, we should talk about that in the stream, and it's like, nope.
Well, we're not too late yet.
Yeah, I know.
I don't understand.
I think you just need to aim a little above.
Okay. I missed stuff back
The top of the clock tower architecture forgot.
Clock towel? Well, that's not very scary.
Apparently the game is.
Like the giant ladybugs. No, I think we're gonna stay away from bulge discussion this time.
Oh boy.
I always enjoy the music in these games. It is jaunty Irish music, except without being Irish. It's just jaunty.
It's not Irish at all.
It's something. I'm not sure what you'd call it.
What is this thing?
You should go in it and find out.
Great!
Great!
Our gem lamps. Flame all the lamps quickly, and the big gem lamp will light. The power up will give you enough magic to fly for a short time.
So in other words, you have to 420 blaze it.
Well,
Or in other words, you can fly, you're depending on it to fly. Oh.
How do I... Okay, so it's a plan. What am I lighting?
The gem lamps.
Oh. Might have to go there. Okay.
Oh, you can use this to get back to the ladder. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know what that is, though.
So, before the stream, I legally obtained this game and was having some problems getting it to work properly because as soon as I started it up, the thing's all like, you don't have a full block for the memory card, you can't get the game to save, and I'm like, it's an emulator, why do I have to worry about this? And I was looking up what I needed to do to fix this problem, and nobody really said in the one thread that I looked at. So I basically just decided to kind of mess around with stuff myself. So I go into, like when you go to load a game, it's like load ISO or load like EPSXE file or whatever, but then there's a thing that says load BIOS, so I did that one, and it goes to like the PS1 like CD player and memory card management thing. I had to actually clear the memory card in order for this to save. I'm not sure why there's a limit on that. I feel like it should just be able to store as much as it wants. Oh, is there Ultra Sun and Moon news? I was talking about that earlier today. I haven't seen any, though. Jeez, how many gems does this level have?
There's a lot of lizards, too.
Lizard.
Lizard.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could provide a clean copy of it. I don't know where I'd put it, though. That almost worked. It looked like there was a ledge you could have gotten up to, but...
Yeah. I
Oh,
didn't
well.
really know where I was going either.
There is a lizard in here. Is this where he wanted you to go next, or...? I wasn't paying attention.
I don't think you want me to go here yet. Next, no. Nope. probably end up over here eventually.
Oh, lack of news. Yeah, I mean, I saw a thread about it like yesterday. I think when the first original Sun and Moon were announced, it took like 4 months before there was. Yay!
Oh.
Yay!
Did I ruin my progress?
You can go back on.
Oh no.
Oh no!
That's how you take over. You just put up your banners.
Hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Alora.
Hi, I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Oh, sorry.
Did you make the gym cutters?
You're half goat.
Yeah, they gave me
Why
a
would you
souvenir
take
too.
offense to
They
that?
called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
What? Is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
There are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them,
probably why they're called talismans.
Hunter, where have you been?
I got a little lost.
Spyro's going to help us collect the talismans.
I am?
Spyro, look.
I like how we're just forced
There's
into
no way you
this.
can get
Yeah.
to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You are going to have to go to Avalar's world
that's
and
it.
convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
Nobody has teeth.
Hey, I could do that.
Oh no, he has teeth.
Why doesn't
They're just
he
flat.
Just torch Ripto.
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talisman?
I thought he was a cheetah.
What did they say he was?
Well, he has running shoes, but he's a cheetah.
Okay, no problem. I'll
Well,
collect a few talismans.
Is it supposed to be funny?
It's like in the Pokemon universe where you're incapable of running unless you have shoes.
And you use the shoes by pressing B,
And
even
to be
in
fair,
universe.
running barefoot is hard.
No, not barefoot. Just you need the correct shoes.
Oh, okay. Nope.
So yeah, you probably have to kill the lizards again.
Oh. I'm sad. Oh, I remember this. This is the, somebody, cheated their Spyro
Want me to
run.
run through it?
Yeah, somebody cheated at their Spyro run by splicing in those areas.
Oh. Not sure if I have to be killing all the enemies or not. If I do, I guess we'll find out later.
Speaking of cheating by splicing in areas, that Star Trek episode you had on yesterday was really good. I didn't get the time to say it because I was too busy, but I thought that was an interesting episode they did.
Oh, yeah, I like that one.
Was that the same actor?
Yeah, it's Scotty.
Really? Wow.
You already have this talisman. Then why did I get it again?
This magic portal.
Speaking of hard-to-reach pizzas,
I like the hard-to-reach pizzas.
So how was your day?
awful.
Oh, sorry.
Did you ever finish that project last night?
Yeah. Well, in the second class, the second project I had to do, ours was one of the better projects. I don't know if ours was one of the better projects in the first class because I almost entirely missed the first one. So I didn't see anybody else's presentation, so I have no idea.
Let's go ahead and do this scrap again.
So you had to do it again.
Probably. That's okay.
These little lizard.
These little lizards are causing me a lot of trouble. You aim with the circle thing, and then you can shoot.
First, eat
Get
rock.
rid of
Nice
them.
shooting.
Nice shooting test.
Step 1, eat rock. Step 2, question marks. Step 3,
You have to light the
overused
gems
joke.
again.
Huh?
You have to light the gems again.
No, I already got the orb for
Oh,
that.
okay.
I like Bouncer. Bouncer is a good name.
Dinky
It sounds
dinky
like
dog.
it would have been one of Justin's 37 imaginary friends from when he was younger. There was Bana, Dana, Tankda, Drinkda. I like Tankda and Drinkda. They were the best ones. I think Bana was a
I
drum.
hit that lizard up.
Gotta aim high for this one. And watch out, the
Tanked
little
up,
bugger
yeah.
moves.
Drinkda, which was just a drink.
Can you complain more about Shuffle?
Probably. I already complained about Shuffle in yesterday's video, though. Oh, and you specifically addressed that. I didn't look at the
That's what I
comment.
was saying. Somebody wants you to complain about it.
I've heard that the Tapu Koko stage is awful. I haven't tried it yet. The Attack Form Deoxys stage from a couple weeks ago was like the worst thing ever. I already have Winking Togekiss. I was not aware of Winking Wigglytuff. I probably have that one.
Winking Wigglytuff. There comes a time when you look at it and you're like, you know, I think it's a bit much.
It is. It's entirely too much.
Where's he keeping the rocks?
Under.
What if they're not rocks?
Really? This isn't Alvin and the Chipmunks.
That's true.
Glad I happened to find those.
I saw them, I would have believed them.
Yeah.
Just jump from the higher bit.
Nah.
Jump from the higher bit.
Nah.
It's probably above you.
I don't have full 360 degrees of movement, apparently. Yeah.
That'd be too easy.
There are quite a few versions of Pikachu. I'm aware of this, because I have them all. Come on. Oh my god. Tankta. Okay, are we done? Yay!
You shaved my crop of gems.
Oh, you want it back?
Yeah. Kimono Girl Pikachu.
Yeah, there's Kimono Girl and Kimono Boy Pikachu. There's also Rayquaza costume Pikachu, shiny Rayquaza costume Pikachu, Lugia costume, Ho-Oh costume, Magikarp costume, shiny Magikarp costume, Gyarados costume, shiny Gyarados costume, angry, winking, happy, sleeping, enamored. There's like so fucking many. Alright, so yeah, unless you can fly up there, I don't know how much is left to still do in the level.
There's a thing up here.
Yeah, that you can get to by flying, I'm sure. Because it looked like you almost had it the last time
Yeah.
you did. I have a Alolan Raichu. It was probably an event stage from a few weeks ago. I don't remember. I could get my DS and see which forms there are, because there are quite a few unnecessary ones. But is there winking Alolan Raichu? That's the question. The answer to that question is no, there isn't. I must also point out that Shuffle is made by Genius Sonority, the company that made Coliseum and XD. Oh, I'm just in a boss fight in Kirby.
Good job.
Not anymore. Closes game without saving.
Kidding.
It was the very beginning of the stage.
But it was the boss fight.
The entire stage is the boss fight.
How do you know when you're done with the level?
Press select.
That helped.
Okay, press start, I guess. I thought select opened the, guidebook. You're You're 84% done with this level, but some of it requires being able to climb, so you're probably done with this level.
No. You can't just leave it.
Okay, so let's see. There's regular, all the Pikachu forms. There's the regular one, then there's angry, winking, sleeping, enamored, smiling, happy. I like how smiling and happy are separate. Spooky, which is just wearing like a witch hat. Holiday, which is wearing a Santa hat. Magikarp costume, Gyarados costume, Shiny Gyarados costume, Ho-Oh costume, Lugia costume, Kimono boy, Kimono girl, Rayquaza costume, Shiny Rayquaza costume, Original cap, Hoenn cap, Sinnoh cap, Unova cap, Kalos cap, and Alola cap.
Why is there a hole in that one? Why is there a hole in this color?
There were probably gems in there earlier.
I remember going through it.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, there are still like another 20 Pikachu forms in the coding. I don't know what this cutscene is.
So like this special ending because he got his listeners done. Okay then.
Good. We learned so much. Lizard. Alright, well this is the hub world. The first of 4 hub worlds at least.
Oh, it's a life.
I think water, yeah, water kills you in the first game, but not in this one.
Oh, good thing it doesn't do that then.
If Gex were a Pokemon, what type would he be?
Normal.
Yeah, probably just normal.
I like the burr.
Or dark because he's a dirty cheat because his game sucks.
Moderately disappointed Pikachu. You do not yet have the ability to go underwater. Yeah, Cheese, I saw you mention that earlier. I don't know why you keep joking about that, but alright. Like I said, I'm probably just not gonna do another game.
What?
When I finish Ukulele.
NLP.
You're just not gonna do another game?
I can just focus on the Pokemon stuff for a while.
Oh, I thought you just meant that's it, I'm just done. No more OPs.
Many of the Avalar worlds around here.
If I am gonna do another game, it's gonna be a Zelda Classic Quest. I haven't done one of those in a really long time.
Start by retrieving the talismans from each of the worlds you go to.
So I know that Hunter and Moneybags come back in the sequel. I don't think she does. She doesn't really do a whole lot in this one other than gesticulate with her arms a lot.
And blink their eyeballs. Like sparks.
I don't want to do Spirit Tracks.
But Spirit Tracks is so fun. It is better than Phantom Hourglass, I'll give it that.
It's so much fun.
And the music is really good.
I mean, I mentioned that as something that I might stream at some point, but I probably won't because I should probably stream stuff that I haven't played.
Hiya,
Where did you come
Spyro.
from?
Ripto smashed this bridge, so I guess you'll have to glide across it.
Oh,
Press
no.
push to jump.
I love his
Again, while you're
the way he accentuates things.
You'll have
I
to
guess you'll have
glide.
to glide across it. Press X to jump and then press X
Should we have
again
learned that,
while
like,
you're still in the air to
Pretty sure we
glide.
learned that already.
And if you press down, you can do the dog walk.
Pretty
What's
cool,
with this, like,
huh?
what is with this harp music? It sounds like you're going back into, like, a memory from a TV show.
Yeah.
I like like it. It's just the music for this overworld hub. It's not even like this for all of them. It's just this one.
It just sounds like I'm about to remember shit.
It's supposed to be like a serene, like, forest.
Hey, now I'm over here.
Spyro, you look like you're pretty agile. Let's try putting
Agile.
you to a test. See if you can get up this first step. Press X and hold it down to get
I'm so
more
confused.
hang time.
Why are we just now getting the
I
tutorial?
don't know.
What? Like, what? We just did a whole level.
I have to teach you how to
We
jump
just
now.
did a whole level.
Not bad. Now to make this next jump,
Oh my
you
God.
have to
What is this?
press X to jump.
You'll have to glide.
Oh no!
We
not
just did
that.
this. We couldn't have gotten here without gliding. Do you... What? Are the levels out of order?
Yes.
Nice job. Now try
God
to
damn it,
do
Hunter.
hover. Press X to jump, then press X again to glide. Then
Wait,
when you reach the end of your glide, press triangle to hover.
Press triangle.
To hover.
Hovering will give you extra height and distance.
It'll give you extra height. I don't know
If
so
you
much about the
can
distance.
beat me again, I'll give you a special prize. Collect all the silver coins and win.
Hardest leap of all. You'll have to give this one everything you've got.
The hardest leap.
Jump,
Oh my God.
glide, and hover.
Hunter has really onset dementia and just don't talk about it.
To press forward on the D-pad.
Hunter! Hunter! Hunter!
Is that the Tucker thing?
Yeah, go with Hunter. You gotta hover.
That was a hard one.
You're a pretty good athlete.
Wow.
If I had
Wow, pretty cool. Did I tell you how to hover?
read for now, here's an orb for your collection.
Well, you were just holding out on me.
No, he does that in this game. That's all he does in this game. Is he holds out on you.
But-
He'll be like, "I have an orb to give you, but you're gonna have to go through this arbitrary
We
bullshit
need those
first."
to save the world,
Yes,
Hunter.
we do. And he's holding on to them. He's the fucking raccoon from Sunshine. He's got just half the world's collection in orbs, and he's just hanging on to him because he's got a hard-on for making Spyro do arbitrary garbage.
You have to go through an athletic test.
Including spray the sun.
Like spray the sun.
Spyro's hair reminds me of Donald Trump.
Okay, then.
I don't know why, but just that profile, I think it's a little swoop up the top. I have no idea. I'm sorry.
I spent a lot of time on the Pokeathlon.
I love the bouncy sheep. Did he just eat?
Quack, oh, quack.
Sparks, the dragonfly following you around is your health indicator, Spyro. The brighter he is, the more hit points you have.
Were we supposed to do this before?
No, because the game starts you in the first level
Yeah.
before the hub.
I'm so confused.
I think at some point they probably meant to start you here, and then they just changed their minds, but then didn't change this level.
Oh.
It would probably take a lot of work to change all this, honestly.
Yeah, like, this is clearly a tutorial area. It's just weird.
I remember the first time I played this, I was confused because I didn't know what the context of that first level was, and like that I could go back to it later.
Wait, how do I get more gems? I don't have 500 gems.
No, you can get them from other levels and stuff.
Is this a level?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Somebody said that you might want to do the Tiki level before Colossus.
Oh, I didn't see another level.
I didn't notice where it was either. I've only been paying half attention.
Do you get, like, abilities or something?
As far as I remember, there's only like 3 moves in the entire game. But
Is this a Tiki level?
I think so, yeah.
So
Check the oh, do Colossus first. Well, hold on, go to the pause menu. It should show you the name of the levels and like the intended order. hit X on Summer Forest. Oh, I guess it doesn't show them.
X is what?
Bottom.
Because over on the Xbox controller it's left.
Well, that was the level you did before. Okay, no, it doesn't tell you. Okay, well, they're saying do Colossus first, so. I don't remember what either of the levels necessarily are like, so. You'll have to glide.
Well.
Goat.
Wait. What?
Floating goat, then angry Bigfoot.
Oh, they're sacrificing the goat. Oh my god, it's got munching noises. They didn't throw in the goat. They threw in the guy.
That was.
I went through so many emotions.
Yeah, those were some pretty bad implications.
I went through so many emotions in that cutscene. What's with the chanting?
A Yeti has been rampaging around our home, but we've managed to trap him by shutting all the doors. If you talk to the other brothers, they will open the gates and guide you to him.
I mean, at
I
least
haven't really watched any Mega Maker stuff, so no.
Wait, they're Oriental? They're pigs,
I'm
though.
pretty sure this is like Tibet.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It seems more monk-like.
You'll have to glide.
At least they don't have, like, the offensive accent, I suppose. Like in,
And we have frickin' rockhopper penguins here, apparently.
It's Rocco! I like Rocco.
From what?
The pebble and the penguin.
I'm glad that Pokemon can fail to call for help, because then that at least breaks, like, endless streaks of it.
This, I think, is the only Spyro game that I have 100%ed. I might have 100%ed the first one, I don't remember.
How's the chanting?
No, Zippy just drives the CD-ROM
Look, it's a Buddha.
and pokes an ass.
He also has a big red one, though.
I like the big red one. One day we might know what that means.
Except they just kind of stuck this guy in front of the microphone, like, here, sing along with the story, or sing along with the music, and make a sound chanty. He's like, okay.
No, he died in Vietnam and was cooked into fried onions. And is a necrophiliac. I like how Zippy used to be the stream mascot, and then it just got replaced with the Hadoos. Zippy needs to make a comeback at some point.
Is he actually?
Yeah. Everybody liked Zippy. We're having fun.
I want to see if I can get up there.
Vietnam. Because Zippy Hadoo. I don't know if the world's ready for a Zippy Hadoo.
It'd be a horrifying combination.
Who needs a key when you know how to chant like this?
But will they make the noise from the fire temple, though? That's the question.
Enemies like those Yaks are too big to be charged. Your flame attack should
Yeah, I
easily
figured
take
that
care
out.
of large enemies.
This is really weird. This really should have been the first level. Oh!
I like the random hole.
You gotta have to glide across.
You'll have to glide. This is a derpy-looking yak.
I love them. They're adorable.
You should be
When
11.
you defeat an enemy, it will release a spirit particle.
I like how this is
The
just
spirit
clearly pitched
particle
out.
will activate the power-up in that world. If a
Also, is this a
power-up
different
unlocked,
voice from before?
you need
It
to
is.
defeat more enemies.
But why though?
To make it sound like a different fairy.
But they're all named Zoe though.
Doesn't matter. Spirit particles will activate the power up. Okay. So what do I need? 11?
You should be 11.
11 orb things?
Your sneakers and your sneakers and your sneakers and your sneakers.
So I need 11 orbs?
The enemy counter.
Nah, mate. Nah, these guys like sell all these fucking berries, mate.
I like the random Peter Molyneux voice that just doesn't sound like him at all. Not to be confused with the
As you know. As you know.
yeah, your message did in fact go through. That's why I did the random Peter Molyneux voice, because it reminded me of that. And yet, for some reason, that one got blocked. So let me go back and review here. So, Cheese says, the one who wants to fuck Link despite being about the size of Link's cock. That line gets through. And then later we have, if it was about Link's cock, then yes. That one gets blocked.
Maybe because it was capitalized?
Hey, look what I can do.
Look what I can do.
You guys are getting eaten by Yetis. I don't think now is the time for you to, like, dick around with this shit.
Oh, because you're modded, maybe. Camera.
Nah. Did I just go through that pillar?
I don't think you did. I think the camera just had an issue. The camera forgot how to camera.
Speaking of hard to reach visas.
Just not gonna get the jumps back there.
There we go.
Remember Hunters
Yes.
advice? You will glide farthest if you press the X button at the very top
Yeah,
of the
we
jump.
know.
We just did that. We just did that.
Monkeys and rabbits in my soup, thank you. Or no, it's animal crackers in my soup, monkeys and rabbits loop the loop. But for some reason, everybody always says monkeys and tigers.
Soup. Monkeys and tigers.
It's not tigers.
Loop. Emoji, but I have fun.
Do you chaleef without the caliph?
I don't know what that means.
Looping music. Looping music. Looping music.
Making fun of the looping music.
It kind of loops pretty bad.
Why are we quoting Shirley Temple?
I never actually watched anything with Shirley Temple in it.
Even though I'm a vegetarian, I think you should kill that Yeti. He's pretty tough.
Oh.
Well, that's not anything to do with a vegetarian.
But he said you should kill that Yeti, and the text says you should torch that Yeti.
Oh.
Yeah, that is
weird.
really odd.
Maybe they were gonna save and be a pacifist. It looks like a mouse on steroids. Good job.
I thought the Yeti was tougher than that. I guess he was all bark. I was just guarding our sacred talisman to make sure the Yeti didn't eat it.
Alright. Is it gonna be a Buddha?
I didn't even do anything.
Well, it is the second level. You won't have to do much.
So yeah, you should be able to 100% this level the first time through.
I can't wait until we get to the level that just has SpongeBob in it.
Yeah, I keep hearing about that. I'm not sure which level that is, though.
That's the one with the Electrolls.
It is actually SpongeBob.
The voice actor for SpongeBob did the voices for
that's
a
cool
character
looking.
in this game.
That's really cool looking.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent effect.
I love that.
I seem to remember there being a fairly annoying section coming up. Wait, Shirley Temple was in blackface? What?
We have found that hockey is a peaceful and calming sport. Would you like to join
Yes.
in a match against our goalkeeper?
Yeah, hockey. That would be
How is
the,
peaceful calming? Or how is hockey peaceful and calming?
You have 2 minutes to score 5 goals in the red goal.
2 out of 5 diff.
When was Shirley Temple anyway? Like what year?
I don't know. Like 40s? Like, it was pretty old.
Where's the puck?
It's just kind of bouncing around. You have to find it and eat it. There it is. Okay.
I gotta get 5.
I like how the enemy can't score against you, but you can score against them.
Yeah.
And then he smacks you.
Yeah. Gotta watch that animation every time.
I'm totally cheating.
This is a good game of hockey right here.
It's good.
It's player versus goalie.
That's how you do it. It was learning.
So here's a bit of obscure knowledge for you all. And I'm not gonna provide any context for this, so don't you worry. It's just gonna go unanswered. But I was part of a like gym class hockey team called the Hootie Hoos. It was a good name. Hootie Hoos.
Would you like to try a game one-on-one?
No.
Oh,
Never again.
I guess you probably have to.
Do I have? Isn't that for another gym or?
Probably, yeah. Oh, this time you actually have another player.
It's time for some quirky questions.
Okay.
Who am
Huh?
I? Like who
You're
am I
supposed
trying
to score in the red goal like last time. I said a gym class hockey team. Does that not imply that I didn't actually play it, like, outside of that? Yeah, the goalie did his job, yeah. This is a good game. So yeah, when I remembered this section...
I cheated.
When I remembered this section being annoying, I guess I was remembering this part. yeah, doesn't this game have, like, secret achievements in it, too? I forgot about those until just now. Turns out there's an achievement for getting, like, 700 goals.
It's hard to see the puck.
Yeah. A little bit. Skill points. You got a secret bonus point.
I like how they're just letting me do that.
Yeah.
Damn it.
It is a peaceful and calming game.
Peaceful and calming game. Where is Puck?
I'm not terribly concerned about the skill points. I might eventually go back and get them, but I don't know. Controls. Well, I mean, why are you searching for Shirley Temple blackface in the first place? Are you going to prison for seeing it? Probably not. Not unless you do it consistently. I actually saw a Reddit post about that kind of thing the other day. Apparently, like, there's no way for me to mention this topic without, like, people questioning me. So, again, I have to say, this was just a Reddit post that I happened to come across. But according to it, apparently, like, if you happen to view child porn, like, nothing immediately bad happens unless you, like, do it a lot. Because they, like, track the IPs that visit the bigger sites, and, like, if you're a repeat offender, then there will be actions taken, but, like, if it's, like, a couple times, then nothing happens.
Okay. Is that for, like, maybe in case you accidentally run across it?
Yeah, and because they've probably got bigger things to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
The distributors are more at fault than the people that look at it.
I better get something for that. Would you like to go again? Never again.
Play it 6 more times.
Apparently I can just do it when I want to.
Just in case you had so much fun.
I do like the ice part, though.
To be fair, I did enjoy the skateboarding, but yeah, the hockey not so much. Check your stats for the level. Apparently you're missing almost half of the gems. And, okay. Well, you have 11 things, so I think you want to go back to that, and I want to say you can do something with these Buddha statues. Well, like, once you get the power.
Where am I gonna get that?
From the thing that required 11.
Oh, right.
Like,
Right about
that. Oh, here's just a whole section. You cannot break that right now.
I figured that out.
Yeah. Camera. You need to find some penguins. Stupid chanting. What the hell? That's it? That's all it does? Was that seriously it?
Okay, then.
There should be like a super flame somewhere. Oh, there's a penguin.
A what?
like a upgraded fire or something.
It was in one of the sections.
Blackface Peanut. See, all I can think of is Peanut from Harvey Birdman now. Also, Royal Blue Peanut.
One of the people watching may have a Royal Blue Peanut.
I could have had one. I mean, I guess technically nothing's stopping me from just being unreasonable and spending like a couple $1,000s on one, but I
think that'd be
would not do that.
A couple $1,000s on what?
Royal Blue Peanut.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
But then you would have
There was a penguin back there. If I had gotten that one, all I was gonna do was resell it. So it's like,
you damn reseller.
I enjoy my random small collection of beanies that I have, but anything that costs more than like $5, I would get only to resell. Yeah, I really want to know where the people that think that Princess is worth anything more than like $20 at the most, like, are getting their info.
eBay.
But like, why is it on eBay in the first place? Are they just dumbasses, or?
Probably. Or they're hoping people won't know what they need.
But like, if you don't know, then who's gonna spend several $1,000s on it?
You'd be
Like,
surprised. Yeah.
okay, so yeah, somewhere in this level there's gotta be a super flame. I just don't know where exactly. Oh, get on the other roof.
Oh.
Oh, here it is. And it's gone.
Oh, thank goodness you scared that evil spirit away. But now it will hide in the statues. If you were to flame all 10 statues, I'm sure you would chase it away for good.
Ham kablamswa.
Flame on.
Okay, here's what you do. So yeah, they become green and angry. Green and angry.
I thought there was only one of them.
I don't know, apparently not. Also, at some point in the level, I saw a firecracker. I don't know where that was, though.
I like how you can burn those.
Yeah. Did you see the statue over there? It's like back that way behind the... Yeah. That is a Gex quote that I did not remember. So, Zelda discussion. No.
Oh, where'd it go?
I can wander a bit if you don't want to.
Okay.
You you should begin the Zelda discussion?
I don't know. No one up here got the statues.
Yeah, I was just double checking. Got the ones over here too.
Maybe?
Nope.
I felt like there were more than 10 statues.
I feel like there was 2. Uh-oh. Okay, so yeah, there's the thing. I knew there was a thing somewhere.
Okay.
24-hour Gex stream. I feel like I would probably beat the game before 24 hours passed.
Goodness.
And of course, a couple of them fall down. I've barely ever played anything of the first, so, I mean, that would be something different at least, but is that just a side-scroller? Oh god, the Game Boy versions. There was like a ledge up there that I wanted to get on, I think. As with many other games from my past, I seem to have memories of Gex 1, like, getting up to a certain point and then there just being a wall that I couldn't get past and not knowing what to do. That is a recurring trend with many games that I played as a kid once and then never again, including games where I know for a fact that that didn't happen, such as Mega Man 2. God damn it. Puts animal crackers in soup. Yeah, I wondered that myself. God damn it. I liked Gex Enter the Gecko a lot, and then I played it again, and then I decided to not like it anymore. No, it's not that bad. Gex 3 probably isn't that bad either if I would actually, like, have a decent circumstance while playing it. Have a decent circumstance while playing it. That was a sentence that existed.
Apparently China tore down a Tibetan city, demolishing homes and evicting thousands from Larangar, the world's largest Tibetan Buddhist institution.
Yeah, let's just fall off. Is that gonna reset my freaking thing and now I have to hit all 10 of them again?
Probably.
Looks like no? Okay. Have I ever played any of the Bugs Bunny PlayStation games? No. I had... There was this one random Bugs Bunny Super Nintendo game that I had, because I rented it from a Farmore, and then it went out of business before I returned it. Also, I'm just gonna say the word Farmore again, because that's a good name. I think that's the only one I've ever really played. Oh no, I did play a little bit of Crazy Castle on the NES. Where the hell is the last statue? God, I had a Tiny Toons game on the Super Nintendo also. I remember actually calling the Nintendo helpline for that one. Only time I've ever done that. This is annoying. I have everything else in the stage. I just need this one thing. let me just go back to the beginning and, like, make sure I'm not skipping over stuff. So yeah, this is the beginning. I didn't need to actually go back here, but whatever. Oh my god, it's Bugs Bunny! You look like you could use some help with that game, nerd. I don't actually know how that part goes. I think he's like, I'm gonna fuck your ass. Thanks, Spider-Man.
Well done, Spyro.
You borrowed it from the temple. They don't need it. I see. Leaving. You are now entering leaving Bikini Bottom. Is he gonna get smashed against the ceiling, or... Yeah.
Aw.
And
Runs away. Jeez.
Yeah! I've not played very many licensed games. So no, I've not played any SpongeBob games.
Hello there, Spyro. Would you like to learn to swim underwater?
Underwater?
I like this guy's voice. He sounds super friendly.
Great. Okay. When you jump in the water, you can use the D-pad to move around the surface. Use square to dive underwater. When you are underwater, use X to paddle and square to charge.
Charge. And away we go.
You over here.
Hmm?
Your gems are going down.
I know.
For like a split second, I thought that was your air meter. And I was
Oh.
like, dear God, that's a fast air meter.
That would actually be slightly adorable. Cutscene of Spyro with floaties at the beach. Yeah, I keep hearing that Battle for Bikini Bottom is apparently good. I don't know if I particularly care enough to try it out, though. Like, is it good for being a licensed game, or is it, like, actually good? Because I think those are two totally different things. Well, that didn't quite work out. Okay. Not sure how I get to that. I guess we'll do Colossus. Oh wait, no, that's the one we did. Idle Springs is the one. But I don't want this to be the penis stream. It doesn't need to be. It's already been dead. These are just palette swapped characters from the other level. You could talk about the Icelandic Penis Museum. We did watch an entire documentary about that.
It was kind of interesting, actually. Just in a
Until that one guy.
Yeah, until the guy wanted to dress up his penis in various costumes. Then it got a little weird. And make a comic out of it. People are weird, though.
Who you? What even is this thing? Gladios plushie with Garfield's demeanor. Okay. kind of want to see it now. Puzzle mansion in this level? I'm not sure. Why don't I want to talk about penises? I think the real question is, why would I? I don't find them particularly engaging. And to be fair, I'm like... I play it, I'm trying to think how to word this. I'm fair for both ways. I don't want to talk about, like, boobs and stuff either. I feel like that doesn't need to be part of the stream. Okay, so, what's your deal?
Spyro, the idols we were trying to come to life. They've locked us out of our temples and stolen our food.
Food!
4 minutes.
Okay, bye. Was that all I needed to do?
Why was the pot open?
Okay, bye. He is a pretty good character. He shows up twice in the series from what I remember, and just goes, penis, 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 and then that's it. Like, that's all he does. And then a horse takes a crap in Kevin's backpack. I think that was the same episode.
I've been locked in here with all our tools, and the giant idol heads won't let the workers in unless we can solve the 3 puzzles they've given us.
What? Why?
The first puzzle is to turn all these blocks yellow. If you have trouble, come back and talk to me.
Something tells me I'm not going to have that much trouble with it, actually.
3 out of 5 diff.
Do I just hit each of the corners once? Probably. Yes.
Wow, Spyro, you did it! Do it. Now, meet me at the pond for the next challenge.
I did have a hard time with the last impact puzzle, actually. Whoa!
This idol says he's hungry and won't be satisfied until he's swallowed 10 fish. He's got a sensitive stomach, so watch what kind of fish you feed him.
What the fuck is this? I didn't ask to do this. I just come out of the water and suddenly this is just thrust upon me.
It seems to be that is most of your destiny in this game.
Which ones am I not supposed to feed?
I imagine the red ones.
Yeah, the red ones don't count. Oh.
Alright. Damn it. There's like no reaction time for this. Anyway, the title is a reference to the fact that, God damn it. I think I hate this minigame. Richard Nixon's vice president is named Spyro Agnew, and it's just similar to Spyro. That's the entire joke.
I think this is actually giving you less reaction time.
Perhaps. Jumbo, perhaps not. just do this for a few more days and we'll be good. So, since one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish was mentioned, I must now mention this. One of the kids, I think it was Jordan, when they were really little, I think my grandma just randomly said that, was like, one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, and he's like, more, like, apparently thought that it was funny or something, and she's like, I don't know anymore, I'd have to get the book, and then he just cried. And so, it became a running gag for a while to just, like, turn that into... It was abbreviated as one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. More, no. Wah! I don't know why. It wasn't that funny, but that was what it was. That was my grandma. Not great. I'm not gonna get into that. So, I like how we just have, like, wooden tiki enemies with metal shields and also flaming hot dogs and marshmallows. I will also bring up Joni Wilson Alidor, though I will not explain it. Mostly because I wouldn't know how. It was a nickname that Jonah came up with, like, he came up with this nickname for himself. Joni Wilson Alidor, and nobody knew what the hell it meant, or where it came from. What's different between Spyro 1 and 2? This game has objectives. It has, like, NPCs besides the dragons that you save. It's generally just kind of better. Wait, there was an Emerald segment named Joni Wilson Alidor, really? I don't remember that. Two looks like a lady. I am. Okay, just making sure I'm not missing stuff. I still like the first one a lot for some reason, but yeah, this game is generally better than it. I like the first one because it's a kind of game that you get to put like zero brain activity into. You start the game up and you just pick shit up, and that's the entire game. This one is you pick shit up and you occasionally do a thing. Really? You're telling me about camera control now? Oh no. Here's some kind of mess, which I suppose I should probably do something with, but won't. How far am I? Not very. This is like the third level. droning organ music. Eh. Is that what you'd call this? What the hell is this? I feel like I should have already been in this section of the level, and yet I haven't been. Every puzzle ever must involve poking the corners of a painting. It's only normal to do stuff like that. The key in the loaf of bread was like the best thing. I need to upload that to YouTube. I forgot about that. God damn it. Okay, well I think I was done anyway. So let's see.
Metal shield.
Why are you telling me this now? I've passed through this area, like... I'm poking walls with a hook shot. I like the poking things counter. Am I going backwards, or I can't really tell? Okay, now here's where the puzzle is.
If you jump on these stones in the correct order, you will solve the puzzle. I only know what the first one is. It's up to you to figure the rest out.
Okay. So what's the first one? Apparently that. Alright. That one has a star on it, so I will hit one with a star shape. Nope.
If you jump on these...
Okay. Another star. And another octagon. And now a diamond. Which there isn't one. Oh, the color, okay. That wasn't so bad. Oh, now I get to go all the way back there. Or the game warps me there, and then I have to go all the way back to where I was. Excellent. What did you miss? Puking fish. Marshmallows. That's about it. Joni Wilson Alidor. Ugh, alright. Alright, well, I've still apparently got quite a bit of the level left. Can we not get up this? Yike! Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I don't like Cardos, he makes me sad. No, there wasn't anything really to do with Last Impact. There was just a puzzle where I had to, like, jump on things to change colors. There was a puzzle similar to that in that game. Hump catting, similar to barrel blasting. No. Yeah, I'm not sure how many segments of that game are left. Probably not a huge amount. 4 or 5, I don't know. I never remember which way to go. Come on. See what this other area is that I saw for 2 seconds and then didn't do. Actually, where even was that? Guess it's just over here. How do you normally get to this? I guess the way I did. Okay. What does this do? Oh. I was not expecting that, okay. So before I do this, let me at least find out why I'm doing it. We've got hula dancers up on statues that I'm saving for some reason.
It's fabulous to see you, Spyro. Now that the supercharged power-up is active, you can charge through the pedestals and send the dancing hula girls over here to help.
Alright. Yeah. What's your story? I can break these cuffs. Alright, let's go. Nope, have to be holding the button while you do it. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit the Kool-Aid Man. Oh, why? I was about to say, I'm wondering what the reason for me having to do it all in one go is. I still don't really know. Yes? Oh.
Look at that. The hula girl's rain dance blew up that idol like a Roman candle. Now I can pursue that dancing career I've dreamed of. Take this orb. It could help you go places.
All right. Now we do a bunch of awkward platforming and end the level, probably. Still missing 58. It's a concerning number. I don't actually know what a Roman candle is, so I have no input.
Got a snail mail in my pocket, and I think it's starting to melt.
Why are they hippos? Because everything must either be a hippo or a pig. Not in this game specifically, just in any game. It's especially good because hippos are, like, one of my least favorite animals of all time. Wait, still missing quite a few. I'm gonna have to do a bunch of backtracking. Is there somewhere else I'm supposed to be gliding to, or were they all in that? I guess we'll find out. Can you do that in this game? I thought that was like an ability you had to unlock. I'll try it after I get this. Oh. Okay. And stupid ending cutscene. I like the shitty trumpet fanfare. I like when it just flashes a few colors before it exits the level. That's my favorite part. Alright. Alright, so I guess we want to probably go in here. Mainly because I just really don't like Mario Galaxy that much. It was not an LP that I really enjoyed doing. And I was at this point where I basically felt like I couldn't make interesting commentary. Gems at the start. I thought I already got those. Oh, like the... okay. I think I know what you mean. Yeah, here we go. I basically remember nothing of that game now, so... or the LP of it, at least. Oh, there's just kind of one back here that I've missed. I'm not sure what to make of that comment, Bender, so I'm just gonna ignore it. Fish. I like the very fat fish. I would take a Sunshine 2 long before a Galaxy 3. Oh, that's how you get that thing. Okay, hopefully this is all completed. We had a Mario 65, it's the DS version.
You're well on your way, Spyro. Keep collecting talismans to help us defeat Ripto before he can take over Avalar. Oh, and keep collecting those orbs, too.
No. What is Meme Man? And why are people mentioning it? And what is it doing in my Star Fox game now? No, it's okay, you don't have to send me a picture. I don't actually care that much. Well, here's a ladder I can't climb.
I saw something shiny at the top of this wall. You could probably get it, but you'll have to learn how to climb.
Why can't you get it? Like, what's stopping you?
She has hooves.
Hurricos.
She can't grip with her toes.
Hunter, what do you want?
Your game camera is currently in passive mode.
Fuck you. I don't want to listen to you talk about the camera.
He's so excited to share.
Oh, Hunter. Heracos is the SpongeBob level? Okay. Well, let me at least see what's over here first. Oh, it's Moneybags. Cool. Just who I wanted to see.
Hi, Spyro.
Don't care. Once you have all 6, they'll be waiting in the dungeon. Like, what? What sense does that make? Yeah, I assume this...
Say, Spyro, you see?
I mean, I have to do it eventually, I guess. So much yawning. I haven't wanted to say anything, but I got like really freaking tired all of a sudden, and I don't know why. 'Cause I certainly got enough sleep last night. I'm sorry, Spyro. I can't give credit. Come back when... Just cut myself off there. Yes.
Nice work, Spyro.
Oh. Okay. I do like speedy levels. They are interesting. Doesn't do it. I forgot about the cone. No, the cone is no longer here. Yeah, this part's, you have to, like, actually think about what you're doing. It is, strangely obtuse for Spyro. I've already said what was at the end of Mitch. I don't necessarily want to repeat it, because it's a bit of an awkward story. Alright, let's go ahead and check out SpongeBob level, I guess. Basically, to make a long story short, the thing at the end of Mitch was, like, a dedication that I regretted making and, like, took back.
What? What dedication?
I already said I didn't want to get into it.
I didn't hear I was reading.
We've always had trouble with the
Oh, God.
But now they've set up force fields to separate us. If you can find diodes,
That's more
you can
SpongeBob
use them to turn off the force fields.
Yeah.
I think there's a diode around here somewhere, but my eyesight isn't what it used to be.
Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty good, succinct way of putting it. The dedication was made to somebody that I didn't know that I would later go on to hate very much. And so it, like, just kind of got, yeah. Like, I don't mind talking about that kind of stuff. I'm not, like, upset by it. I just didn't want to go into all the details because it's fairly lengthy. God damn it. Just because I got into a knife fight on the stone bridge with Chugga doesn't mean that he is to be blamed for everything. I'm a blade man, man. No, it was not an X. As it was stated in an earlier comment, it was the asshole that my mom was dating at the time that ended up, like, causing us to lose our house and everything. Like, I have, like, X's listed in the credits of Victim's Adventure 2. That doesn't really bother me, because, like, the fact that we're not together now doesn't mean that I didn't care for them at the time, so, whatever.
Was made by Insomniac, right?
Yeah.
They used the same effect for that grid turning off as the sound effect that they use in Ratchet & Clank for the tractor beam disengaging.
No, you don't have to apologize. Like I said, it doesn't bother me bringing it up. Like, it's not making me angry or whatever to think about it again. It's just, it's a long, complicated thing that I didn't necessarily want to get into. If I change my pants, I'm going to have to change my shirt. If I change my shirt, I'm going to have to change my tie. If I change my tie, I'm going to have to change my socks. Just change your pants, George.
I forgot my pants.
How did you just notice the Hadoo? It's, like, taking up the whole corner. The Hadoo must be in every stream. It is important. It's a valued member of our society. The entire confection. The Hadoo is the key to all this. That, like, Jar Jar is the key to all this. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about what you're talking about. I've never watched an actual video of his, so I would not know much about it. Don't understand what about us getting into a fight on the stone bridge. Because it totally happened. Specifically a stone bridge. It's important to point that out. Hadoo is faintly superimposed over the stream. What? I thought it was like... Yeah, it's just in the bottom right. Like, I don't know what you mean. Just like the time that Joel gnawed on the concession stand after drinking a bunch of soy sauce. Yeah, pretty much.
What? I did what?
You gnawed on the side of the concession stand after drinking a bunch of soy sauce.
No, because I hate soy sauce, so I know that's full of shit.
Oh god.
So, what?
I don't know if I can explain that very easily. So I keep talking about this stupid, like, alleged knife fight between me and Chugga Conroy, and that's because, like, there's this persistent rumor that, like, we got into an argument or something, and it just isn't true at all. And so I've, like, exaggerated it into us getting into a knife fight on the stone bridge, which is a reference to a Strong Bad email where he does, like, a bunch of flashbacks to various emails that didn't actually exist. And one of those was Strong Bad drinking a bunch of soy sauce and, like, the cheat gnawing on the side of the concession stand.
Oh, okay.
So they just... I don't know.
So I just kind of got...
Yeah, you got thrown into that.
Okay, that's fine.
What about that really old one? I like to say, holy crap! He's a strong man.
Martin was building the Strong Bad robot out of a box of grape nuts and a speak and spell. Now spell. Come back, Allie. Come back, Allie, sister.
No way, that sounds just like me!
Yeah, I'm not doing the guitar thing again. I will do the do 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 do, but I will not do the rest of it. Okay, I powered up all of these things. Is that going to accomplish anything? Oh, I guess I missed one. Shattered Fate is not officially canceled, but it hasn't been worked on in a very long time. Okay, so I guess I'm not supposed to be powering these up until I kill the enemies.
To cheat, do you like Nebulon style? Did you do any kind of fact-checking on this? Oh yeah, the cheat is a striped green rabbit with 2 butts.
This section looks like a lot of fun. Musicians who try to pass off na-nas and doot-doos as legit lyrics.
Such as Limousine's bafflingly named Feed the Children's.
Like, Feed the Children's. It's a good name for an album. Na 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 na. Hey hey do 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 na. Ladies all the time be asking me, Coach Z, how come you don't dance no more? And I say, ladies, just give me a chance to do a hip-hop dance. Give me a chance to do a dance. You are not the only one who confuses Coach Z and Coach McGurk. They are not very similar at all, but you are not alone. The Roger Rabbit, the Cabbage Patch, the Locomotive! Which reminds me, I think the 1936 equivalent of Coach Z is named the Fort Wayne Locomotive, and I'm not sure why. It's like how Pom Pom just became Fat Dudley, and Strong Sad became Sickly Sam, for no reason whatsoever. Yeah, this part of the game is a bit lacking. I'm not sure what causes these to spawn. R-A-P-S-O-N-G. Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop. Go to Z and PCP, go rappity rap. My name is P, comma, PC. I like to eat my bacon all greasy. Yeah, PCP is a drug. The character it's spelled... It's P-E-A-C-E-Y, and then the letter P. And his first appearance was just randomly showing up in an issue of Teen Girl Squad after, like, the girls are babysitting, and one of them says, like, I'll have a diet soda, and the other one's like, stop, you'll microwave the baby. Like, I don't know what the hell it was referring to, and they're like, it's just Diet Brown, it's not PCP, and then it just goes into that. Team Girl Squad kind of lacks any kind of explanation. There's no way to explain what goes on in that.
Thank you, Spyro. I found this shiny thing mixed up with our lightning stones. Take it as a reward.
Garbage disposal, what a way to go. Garbage disposal, meet so-and-so.
Diet Brown is a good name. Right here on the couch. Okay, so where am I supposed to be going next? God, I have a lot of the stage left. Torso can sing. What the hell is Team Girl Squad? Seriously. Okay, so this place is pretty much cleared out. I don't think I can do anything else here. Not really sure what I'm supposed to do. Oh, okay.
BFF, carved in a tree, that stands for Bamfafoosh. And then the crazy learner's permit girl gives me a ride to Babbage's. What's her face? Drink some staple sauce.
I need to go back and watch all the Team Girl Squads again. Some high quality stuff. The fuck is staple sauce? I could. I do have, at least one other cross-stitch I need to do. I don't even remember what it's supposed to be of. I'd have to look at my messages. Babbage's was like a game rental place back in the 90s, I think. I want to say it was a regional thing because I'd never heard of it outside of that, but yeah. Okay, where am I going? I liked the 2 a.m. ice cream, where we just went to an extremely unusual part of the city and got accosted by many homeless people. It was a good night.
You talk about it.
Yeah. Okay, there's gotta be some way to, like, get up here. I mean, I assumed I needed supercharge, I'm just not sure where I'd get it. Oh wait, have I killed enough enemies to... Die trying to save a large fire. What was that from again? That sounds familiar, I just can't remember what that was from. Oh yeah, Chronos Trigger. Yeah, I remember that now. Alright, no, that was not the correct way to go. I like the complete lack of interesting music in this stage. It's just kind of... That's about it. Battlefront whoosh! And I miss it very slightly. Good. The DNA evidence running gag was amazing. Because people totally called it, too. It showed up in, like, 3 Strong Bad emails in a row. And they're like, okay, they've got to be doing something with this. And, I think there were, like, theories as to, like, what was going to happen. And nobody guessed, like, the full thing, but I think there were a couple that got close. No, I haven't looked at the Charizard X competition. I usually wait until the last couple days on those. Okay, can we pull this off? Yeah, there we go.
Spyro, do you see that big building over there? The gear grinders are using it to steal our electricity. Please help us by shutting down the machinery inside.
Now get ready to experience the fury of me writing out every 3-letter word I can think of.
Wait, they've broken 1 million damage? What the hell? How?
What broke 1 million damage?
In a competition in Shuffle.
Oh.
That's ludicrous.
Might hit plaid soon.
I would not expect you to make that reference. I appreciated it, though. It is 5 years to the day that... Wait, actually... Is it? Yeah, I think five years to the day that we watched that movie.
Spyro, you've done well so far. You can have this little trinket for good luck. If you have it.
You have it?
How did you seen out when you was a baby? How do you think you came to seen out when you are very old?
Get tricky. You'll have to use your hover maneuver to make them. Press the triangle button during a glide to hover and get extra height. Remember to press triangle when you are very close to the windmill, or you won't make it.
Is this the 5-star difficulty? That is not hard at all. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Windmills. Yeah, this doesn't seem all that hard. Oh, was that not the ledge I was going for? I like how most of my commentary for this stream has just been me reading out various Homestar quotes that people post. I'm fine with that. I'll just continue doing it. Was there anything over here? No. And fail. Oh, there was just a thing here that I could have accessed all along. Alright.
Thank you, Spyro. You've deactivated all of the electric barriers. We've been guarding this talisman from the gear grinders. Please, take it as a reward.
I haven't played the Tapu Koko stage, so no, I'm not sure what the complexity gets rid of. I believe that stage is open for 14 days, so I'm probably gonna run Donphan through the Victini stage when it comes around next week, because I could get some levels on that. Somebody recommended me leveling up Donphan recently, and I was like, no, I'm not going to do that, and now I've realized that I should probably be doing that, so I'm going to have to. Oh, there we go. Oh, come on! The get up noise. Get up noise. Yeah, I changed it to ground power or whatever it was, the one that boosts combos. No, it's still not a 5-star mission. I'm just sucking. Well, I have every mega, so I have Camerupt. Well, every mega except for whatever is in the, like, current area of main stages, because I haven't gotten past Gardevoir yet. Speaking of the mini-golf email, one of my favorite quotes from the entire series is in that one, with the,
Oh, look, the cheat. It's a statue on the side of the mini golf course. Not doing anything, just statuing. In addition, the hole is about 2 feet from the start. Isn't the fun almost too much to take?
And yes, I just fell again. Oh, yeah, I've got Sharpedo. Which ones haven't been released yet? Pinsir, Gallade, I think. Has Gallade been released? I don't remember. If it has, I don't have it. Unless I do have it and I've just never used it. What whirlwind shortcut? Oh, god damn it, I didn't know there was one. Oops, I guess I forgot to put. Or forgot to port. Oops, I guess I forgot to prat. Oh, gorkity fork. Okay, we're gonna make it this time. There we go. That took way too much effort. Is that a skill point? So wait, how do you get Gallade? Is it a main stage, or was it like an event that I missed?
Spyro, help! The switch to turn off the gear grinder factory is in that room, but, it's awfully noisy in there.
Oh, that's a good reason for not going in. It's too noisy. Really? That was all I had to do?
Thanks for shutting down the factory. Here, I found this stuck between the gears. You can have it if you want.
I'd like to beat the second Gardevoir stage. I just haven't felt like spending a shit ton of coins on it yet.
Gary, you are going to finish your dessert, and you are gonna like it.
Two water levels in a row? Oh boy! I can't wait to eat the freshest ingredients. Is it actually two water levels in a row?
Dear Strongbad, why wear pants? Creepy pants all the time get some. Maybe parachute, maybe clown care. Some ants toot, clanky.
I like that one.
Hi, Spyro. It's a good thing you're here. If you could help shepherd those baby turtles over there to safety, I'll be mighty grateful.
Yeah, beach levels are definitely my favorite.
Earth Plus. Why 76p? All you wait and
Yo, get on the Switch. Yeah, how does everybody know who Spyro is? Wait, did I just say a sentence? I don't remember. I'm not sure if I said that correctly. I think I had a stroke either during or after that sentence, depending on whether or not I said it correctly. Couldn't really be able to compare this to Mario 64 in terms of level design, because they both have, like, very different goals. I'd say Spyro has more tood. Gex is just more of an asshole. Some ants toot, clanky. Most of the gems are from climbing on this level. Okay. Layering issues. I would say Spyro is quite a bit better than Gex. I did like Gex as a kid, but I don't know about it now. At some point I might revisit it, but I don't know. I'm just gonna end every sentence now with I don't know. Every level must have duck noises. We should play in a band just to be safe. Having fun with my friends. Words about a mystery. Shaking hands with my man. Debating the existence of mysterious. This contraption sure isn't going to emancipate me from my ridiculous striped pants. Whatever the hell the line was, I don't remember. Turns out that was the whole stage.
The water workers have boxed up most of our baby turtles. The boxes are incredibly strong, with a more powerful flame breath. Maybe you could break them open and release the turtles.
And kill the turtles inside. Alright. Can't do this mission? Oh, good. Come on. Leave me a message and I'll leave you with an abstract thought. Is a penguin a bird or a duck? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not sure how long I'm going to stream this anyway. Like I said, I have been randomly tired for half of the stream, so I should probably, like, not go super long. I mean, I do have 99 extra hearts in Shuffle, so if I wanted to blow through all of those, I could stream it for a pretty good amount of time continuously, but that sounds like an extremely bad idea. Yeah, I was gonna finish World 1, that's what I meant. I see no reason for electric and water to be super effective against steel. The only changes I would probably make are poison being effective against water, ice getting some kind of resistance, I'm not exactly sure what, possibly flying. Those are the main ones.
There's a chef at the top of this ladder who wants to make soup out of our baby turtles. If you know how to climb, you could get up there and stop him.
I mean, I could see electric being super effective against steel also, I just don't know if it necessarily needs it. Ice needs a resistance and possibly some kind of like benefit from hail, other than just super like highly accurate blizzard. Because rock gets a special defense boost from sandstorm. I feel like ice should get something similar. That would at least make it slightly more useful.
Thank you, young dragon.
Well, that was the whole level.
3 noses?
Just blue screen. So yeah, is there anything I can do in this stage then? Or should I just leave? Nothing else? Okay. I'll have to come back anyway, so I mean, even if I did miss stuff, I'll get it the second time through. Nope. Hail makes Blizzard 100% accurate and causes damage to all non-ice types, and it, like, increases the speed of stuff with, like, snow or, like, slush rush or whatever. There's, like, a couple abilities that are benefit from it, but other than that, it doesn't do anything.
I got you this partially digested gazelle carcass. Wave a baby.
I'm not a big fan of the Decemberween Teen Girl Squad, but it does have some good quotes in it, I'll give it that much. Let's go ahead and do this, because it's right here.
Thank you for releasing me.
So how many tries is this gonna take? How rare is Cacnea in which game? I remember it being pretty hard to find an emerald. Where's the other? No, this isn't my first time. It's just been quite a while since I've played it. I played through it a couple times when it was new. So that was like... I hate to say 4th grade, because I say everything's 4th grade, but I think that's how old I was when I played through it. And then I played through it on emulator around, like, 2008. And that was it. Oh yeah, I forgot these had secret missions. Thank you. I would have not remembered that. Okay. Okay, so where is that located? Over here by the crowd?
I guess now you think you're pretty good. Let's see if you're as good as the current champion.
No, it might have been after 4th. I don't remember what year it was.
Alright, Spyro.
Well, as a kid, I had the Spyro trilogy, Tomb Raider 2 and 4 specifically, Crash Bandicoot 2, which I never played through all the way. Let's see. I had Croc, but I didn't like it, so I never got very far in it. Ape Escape. I don't remember what other games I had. I'm trying to think. Driver, which I never really played. I did not have Gex 2, but I rented it frequently. Ah, shit. So, I'm not supposed to actually beat him, right? I'm just supposed to kind of keep up. Yeah, there's more than one. There's at least 3 ape escapes. And I know there's one on, like, the PSP that I've not seen anything of. But, I've beaten the first one multiple times, and I've played, like, half of the second one. Yeah, this is fairly difficult, actually. It's just kind of hard to keep up with them, I guess. The rumor comes out, does Ape Escape 4 exist? That stage then. The fish faces were pretty good. And yep, here's the other water level. I do remember this one being fairly cool though. And also hard to find all the gems in because it has a very large open area. Yes. I like crack stunt bubs. Three water levels? Are we counting Ocean Speedway? Because I don't know if that one really counts.
The funny-looking guys with the shock sticks have drained all our
Shock
water.
sticks?
We can't get it back unless someone activates the switches they're guarding.
Well, then, do it. Mr. Krabs is one thick bit. He shatters into pieces. God, crab battle. Is that it? Is that all I can do? Okay. I don't know the Goofy Goober song, because I didn't like the SpongeBob movie, so I did not pay much attention to it. I think most people liked the SpongeBob movie, I just didn't care for it that much. Like, people say that it was the end of the good SpongeBob period. I would say that it was the start of the bad period. I don't know. I don't really have any specific reasoning why, it just never seemed that great. Oh, okay. I liked certain aspects of it, but yeah, just...
Oh, you got the munch, the crisp and the crunch, living in the gutter with grandma. When the coach puts you in, you gotta go for the win. Y2K turned out alright. Splounce, you can't do it. Splounce, crunchy, chew it. Who's got the money? You got splounce.
Shortly after the Splounce, God, that's hard to say. Shortly after the email for that came out, I had a dream where we were like making those candy bars in my some kind of class I was in. I don't really know what to call it. It wasn't wood shop, but it was like building shit. The class was the one where we got to build a Rube Goldberg machine, among other things. Okay, so this is actual progress, right? I feel like I'm going to be missing so much stuff in this stage. Moneybags, I don't want to deal with you. Wait, do I have... Oh, I see. Okay, I guess I do want to deal with moneybags then. Here's just more sharks. Yeah, I'm guessing I come back here later. Those aren't fish, those are sharks. Oh, were the crabs in the skating missions? I don't remember that. Yeah, Golduck is just one of those Pokemon that's in, like, every game ever. I know that, it's not the most common thing to find, but I think, like, Dodrio was in every single regional dex. Or no, it wasn't necessarily the regional dex, but it was obtainable in every game up until Sun and Moon? I don't remember if it's in Sun and Moon. I think it's obtainable in every single game up to Sun and Moon except for Coliseum. I might be forgetting something, but I'm pretty sure it's in every single one.
I guarantee.
Actually, same with, like, Seadra. Except Dodrio was in XD, Seadra was not. Dugtrio isn't in any of the Gen 5 games. It was a Dreamworld exclusive. Well, I'm including post-game, so it was in Black and White 1. At least I'm pretty sure it was. No, not Doduo, Dodrio specifically. because it's in XD, but Doduo isn't.
There was this one time where I had to hug a tree.
Keep on hugging it. How long until the stream's over? I don't know, like half an hour probably. Sure if there was anything else in here. Yeah, up until
Our world is wet again. We all want you to have this talisman of a...
Don't care. Hoppo the Seahorse. So up until Black and White ruined it, Mag Cargo holds the distinction of being the only Pokemon to be in every single game, including the GameCube ones, since its inception.
Matt Curtin.
Yeah. So why can I not get in this again? So I've got a hell of a lot of level to explore here. Oh, this is back at the beginning. Okay. Is the enemy counter? Yeah, here we go. God, now I've got to go after the sharks. Okay. No, Mad Cargo is Gen 2. Most people don't realize that it is because it wasn't available until Kanto, but it was indeed in there. Probably should go back and get these when I'm not on a timer. Can't see where I'm going. Yeah, this is really disoriented. This is really disoriented. That's what I meant to say, clearly. Well, they don't give you a slug mug early on in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. They give you one if you somehow get the password to get one, which I don't think was ever, like, a thing outside of that one German Pokemon site. I'm not really sure how you were ever supposed to get those codes. Oh, what the hell? Wait, did I lose two lives from that? Yeah, I'm gonna be ripping Gen 2 quite a bit when I go through that Crystal playthrough. Oh, come on. Pom Pom, Santa. Ah, shit. Okay. There we go. Alright, are there any more asshole sharks that I need to deal with? Moneybags, I don't like you. Aren't there more Gen 2 Pokemon used by gym leaders in Kanto than there are in Johto? It's pretty good. Okay, so where do I actually go? Because there's all these numbered towers, and I'm pretty sure you can go in these and enter, like, this big, wide-open, like, Atlantis-type area, but I don't remember what to do. Hole in the ceiling, okay. Oh, is that what this is? Okay. Here we go, yeah. Okay, so maybe not in the big Atlantis area, but I remember this area existing at least.
The water workers have kidnapped 6 of my children and hidden them in the tops of these numbered towers. I borrowed some explosives to blast the doors off the towers.
Good.
If you can make it to the...
I like Dripping Yellow Madness. He was a good character.
My children have been kidnapped. I borrowed some explosives.
At some point, I should just do a stream of random Homestar cartoons. That would be pretty good. Wouldn't get taken down or anything. Has been a while since I have gone through many of them. Did Bridget steal the children? God damn it, she is. To blow us all to hell. Okay, did I get all the stuff here? I can't really tell, but I think I did. I'll go into tower number 1 once I feel comfortable that I've gotten everything. There's also, like, a thing I needed to talk to. Where is that again? Oh god, it's Hunter. Okay.
I've been trying to tame my new pet manta ray, but he just won't obey me. Hey, you're just about the right size to ride on his back.
Okay. That doesn't mean I need to.
Ray, hop on his back and guide him through each of the rings of bubbles as it appears. And remember, he's brand new, so try not to get him dented or scratched up.
God, I hate you, Hunter. That was the Star Evil of minigames. Let's do it again. Okay, I'm done. Pretty wild ride. Majestic sea flap flap. Fart squirrel. Fart squirrel is the best stupid Imgur name. Either that or like Danger Water Cow. I found it in one of my flippers. How? Why was there one in just a flipper somewhere?
Now that the manta ray's tame, I'd love to get him into racing shape. Care to take him through a harder course?
No. But I'm sure you have an orb that you found in your other flipper, so I guess I have to. Because you're an asshole.
Pretty wild.
gonna miss one at the very end? Is that what's gonna happen here? Yes. Wait. Nope, that counted somehow.
That's just a little bit less than 250. I remember learning that in school.
Okay. Why couldn't the Seahorse King have come in there? Use Sparks. What do I do for Sparks again? Just hold the two shoulder buttons? He's not doing anything. Oh well. All four. Okay. Yeah, the return of Caffeinated Strong Sad was pretty good. He just kind of like explodes into existence and starts raving about wood davers for about 2 seconds, and then it just cuts away. Anything involving wood davers is always a surefire win for me.
Mr. Krabs.
This is definitely a level that exists. Now I have to wander around for 5 hours and find where that is. Hermit crab. Oh, there are more sharks. Good. Okay, how do I get there quickly? Probably not by doing this. Normally I don't necessarily mind water levels that much, but this game solidified my, at least, like, annoyance with the fact that it's really hard to tell where you've been. What with the whole, like, full 3D movement and all that. Ugh. Oh, well, here's tower number 5. I don't understand what that line's supposed to mean. Oh, well, I found the sharks again. Alright. What the fuck? That was amazing. Okay, how much of this do I have to do again?
Why did you disappear?
Because I got attacked by an off-screen shark. Alright. I don't have to do all these again, do I? I don't think I do.
The Buddhist didn't reset, so...
Disappearing protagonist.
Because you see, most movies have a character that's like kind of the main character that you follow and you're supposed to care about. And this character is called the protagonist. Examples of protagonists include Marty McFly. Been a while since I've done that line. And then Yoda tells Obi-Wan he needs to go talk to Qui-Gon's ghost. What the fuck? Okay, I've had my fun. Now time to find tower number 6.
Let's just start over again. Hi, I'm SpongeBob SquarePants, and I am not a dummy.
And we're back at the beginning. Oh, wait. Why is this one shut? God damn it, how many do I have to redo? Okay, number 5. Are you open? Or existent? No? Okay. God damn it. This is stupid. Leroy, you dumb as hell. Oh. That was a good cutscene. So I'm concerned, again, because I'm not sure what part of the level I'm missing. Where there are gems, apparently. Oh, good, I'm missing 10. So it's not even a large number, it's just probably like a couple blue ones scattered in a corner somewhere. Tower number 5, I don't know where you went. I also don't know what real estate is. Except I do. Top of Tower 5. If you think so, I'll look. The other one? No? No? Okay. Oh. Huh. How the hell did you know that? Did you see him on screen, like, when I passed by him earlier, or did you just happen to remember? That's pretty good. Thank you for that. I think I want to go this one. That's right, honey. We don't have a son. Come on. If this frickin' kills me. Okay, good. Are we done?
You did it! Now we can swim in peace. I heard that you were collecting these orbs. Please take this one.
Okay, that's the level, I think. Shitty trumpet, and we're good. So I think I've probably gotten pretty much everything I can in World 1. Okay.
Well done, Spyro. Now that you have 6
Don't really care. Crush his dungeon. I'll help you by tossing sheep through the hole. Okay.
Before you get to the castle dungeon, Spyro, I thought that you might want to know how Ripto and his monsters arrived in Avalar. You see, last week in the winter tundra...
But I already jumped in the hole. How are you telling me this?
Technology. There. That's the last orb in place. Now let's see. All we need are some coordinates.
Yeah, how about 22475? That's my birthday.
No, Hunter, don't!
What?
What did he do? Okay.
Get him! Get off me, you useless baboons! Why can't either you?
We didn't have any bad guys until that happened.
No dragons. Wonderful.
Well, I mean, keep in mind this game came out in the 90s, so he was like under 25 if that was the case.
Professor, shut it down! Hurry!
Oh my, I can't see the switch. I think I've broken my glasses.
Crush. Go
What the hell was that? I think I've broken my glasses. I can't see the switch.
Take the orbs and scatter them throughout Avalar, quickly!
That was like such a non-issue.
No! Go! Crush! Get the orbs now!
Grr. Arg.
Ow! You despicable little creature! I'll kill you!
Alright.
Bad news for Avalar. Hunter, why didn't you chase him?
Yeah, I would have gone after him. Didn't he say something about not liking dragons?
Professor, could we catch a dragon to help us?
Yes, I think so. We'll need a world that has an alignment much better suited to intercepting one of these creatures. How about Glimmer?
Good idea. We better go right now.
Alright. I almost remember this boss fight. Yeah, that was randomly the backstory. It just existed. Hmm? So, apparently the strategy for this boss is you make him angry, then he does himself in with some rocks. And you do this 7 times, and then you're done. We do that for 40 years, and then we die. I seem to remember this boss being in, like, the commercial. I don't know why I remember that. Giant wads of bubblegum! Or no, it was giant piles of bubblegum, but yeah, I like that line because it's pointless. There's a, There's a... I don't know if it still exists, but at one point I just randomly searched giant piles of bubblegum, and there was a clip on YouTube of somebody, like, recording that off their TV with a really low-quality camera, and it's so bad looking that it's actually kind of amazing. It's just that one line. Like... needed to be its own video. Just turn around awkwardly a bunch. So anyway, yeah, if this isn't a dragon, then what is it? Is it just like a troll?
Or maybe a troll?
A troll that looks like a dragon and has wings. So I'm noticing that this boss fight goes on a bit longer than I'd like it to. Rip talk, I see. Dinosaur caveman. The ending of that episode was a work of art. Just random gorilla and... what was it, a zebra or something? That show up out of nowhere, and then it just cuts to, like, a family watching the episode and being, like, pissed off at the stupid ending, and then it just ends. Yeah. Okay, how do I avoid getting hit by you? How do I avoid anything at all? I would like to not die here. This time and get hit because I don't know how not to, and then there we go. Yay.
No, Crush! You may have been able to defeat that simpleton, but Gulp will be more than a match for you.
So I'm not going to fight you with him now.
Come here now. Destroy him and make sure it's painful.
Good.
Gulp, get me out of here. So long, dragon.
What a wuss.
And the guidebook floats. And it has the power to change flags. And then flash of colors for about a half second, and now we're here.
That Ripto has caused enough damage. All his meddling has cost me a fortune. If it wasn't for Spyro, I'd be bankrupt. If Ripto were here, I'd give him a piece of my mind. In fact, I'd give him a lot more than that. I was a champion bantamweight boxer at university, and I still know a few moves. Take that! Get that! Why you?
This game tries. Well, actually, that's debatable also, but... Alright. I think think we are going to be ending here. After it auto-saves for 20 minutes, and there we go. Had to make room in the memory card, still don't understand that. I've decided that, I am going to do something else before this stream is over. It's just I'm done with this game for right now. I'm not going to make an entire stream of this. I'm gonna do this one specific thing and then move on, but, I mentioned a while ago that there was this really fucking awful Mario Maker stage that I wanted to show off, and I think I'm gonna do that now. So, let me go ahead and end this and restart it just to segment it, and I will be back in a minute.